Good morning. Today is Friday, March the 22nd, 2024. The time now is 8:58 a.m. I want to make a quick update pertaining to what we've accomplished so far, basically the TNVTS development so far, what we've accomplished, and what we hope to accomplish moving forward with your help. So, TNVTS is a dream in progress to provide students with a very unique educational experience. Basically, we will strive at all times to become or to maintain a tradition of excellence. TNVTTS stands for the New Visionary Traditional and Technical School. The plan for TNVTTS was to establish a school where students will complete their traditional high school diplomas and two required certificates. So the required certificates, even though beginning in year one, we may not establish that initiative, we may not offer those initiatives, but the required certificate will range from computer to fashion and design to computer animation, graphics to business and so on. At least and art. At least that is part of the plan. Uh, the TNVTS business plan is about 35 pages long, and the school will basically enable students to engage in various activities, whether we are talking about arts and craft, uh, we are talking about sports, debates, community service, where students will go throughout Liberia or throughout Monrovia and perform community service, whether cooking and serving the elderly or cleaning the streets throughout Liberia, cleaning the community, picking up trash and making sure that trash are dumped in the designated area, and teaching young people, parents, and others to maintain clean environments and clean community, which basically will benefit themselves and the entire Liberia as a whole. And moving forward, we hope to expand from there. So far, I have accumulated 5 acres of land for the school. Well, basically 5 acres and a lot of land for the school. This is at the starting point. But the plan is to expand the school significantly, even though we are starting on a 5 acres and a lot. I hope to acquire more land. That means hundreds of acres for agriculture and extracurricular activities, sports, and so on, and recreation. This is how it's going to work. The TNVTS will have the four major level, okay, school level. We are talking about in terms of high school, ninth grade, 10th, 11, and 12. Each level, including the lower levels, will be assigned a significant amount of land. Let's say each will get like 1,000 or a few thousands of land. They are going to form teams within each level that will basically maintain the lands assigned to them. They're gonna graze the livestock. They're gonna plant and harvest their crops, and we will basically grade them. We will evaluate the production. So each team, each grade level wants to be the most productive in terms of their ability to use the land. They are going to win incentives such as scholarship and other bragging rights. So that which they produce will be used to feed the school, will be used in the school's cafeteria or kitchen, which once TNVTS takes off and it has established and our students are old enough, they are going to be the ones cooking the breakfast, the lunch, and so on. And they will earn incentives for being in the kitchen or the cafeteria. Okay, but I want to make it clear that students who are in the kitchen or a cafeteria at a specific times do not have class at that time. Okay, so they are performing their required job based on whatever employment they've attained within the TNVTTS system. Uh, in addition, the plan is for the school to own a significant amount of land, which it's going to run like a food producing, food distribution system, which it's going to sell throughout Liberia and Africa and the world. And the proceeds were used to continue to develop the TNVTS system and also will be used to cover the cost of operation and students' tuition. This means attendance in TNVTS will be free of charge as long as a student maintains the required grade GPA, what is a grade point average to remain active, remain enrolled in the school, and as long as a student pass the entry or entrance examination. So, beginning in year number one, students will at least have arts and crafts. It's a must. Okay, students will have arts and craft. And this is the reason why I plan to rapidly expand TNVTS from the beginning year because I will need more classrooms for I will need more classrooms to have various activities, okay? Academics, social, emotional, mental, and so on, physical activities. I basically have created or developed a blueprint, which I'm going to send to the engineer to computerize and improve. And from what I have and what the end result will be, we will have at least 11 classrooms in the building. It's going to be about one floor, even though I designed it to be 2 stories, but it's going to be 1 story, one floor because we are building in a wetland and we do not have the financial means. So we just want to do the basic to open school. That's one thing that I want to put out there. But I want my students to run, to play, to have fun. Basically, fun and games will be attached to academic experience as well. So I want to put it there. TNVTS, we are a dream in progress. In January, I basically created the GoFundMe, something that I have not thought about. I was thinking to start the school, basically construction in March, around March 30th or the end of April. And then approach uh, when I approach the roofing, then I do a GoFundMe and try to raise fund. But I realized I should have started earlier, and I'm also realizing how difficult it is to raise money. At least there are a lot of things out there, so people are not sure when they give their money out whether people are actually using it for what they say they are using it for, or they are engaging in unprofessional scamming activities. That is not me. That is not what TNVTS is about. But so far, we are coming along. In addition to creating the GoFundMe, I created a YouTube channel, which basically you are going to be watching this video on, or you're probably watching this video on. Probably you have already subscribed, but if you haven't, please subscribe and spread the link. Share the link to your friends and family. I created a Facebook account, a Twitter account, and an Instagram account for TNVTS. With that, we are going to be able to reach our friends, families, and students. That is the plan out there. But things are moving slowly. We are going to begin to brush brush out the land, that basically clear the land out in the next week or so. And we will begin to also dig ditches so that the water can go away when rainy season start, because that place is a wetland and it's often a river during the rainy season. So by the next week, I will send the blueprint which I created to the engineer, and they are going to be the engineers, and they're going to develop it, computerize it, and we will move from there. And in the next week or so, the engineer will go to the land, the property, to inspect the soil. Okay, evaluate the soil to see whether it is a good soil to on which to build a massive building such as the 11 classroom buildings. Each room is about 30 by 28. At least that's what I designed it to be. And perhaps we can increase the sizes of each classrooms. But for now, that's what we have. But also, when the engineers go there on the property, they're going to also evaluate to see if the soil is good enough to place a two-story building. That means after we construct the first foundation, we will construct at least two more foundation, and then the guys will be filling the foundations with dirt to get things ready. That is because rainy season is approaching in Liberia, and rainy season will be in full effect by May, June. And we are not going to be able to do anything intensive until this time next year. So by us filling both foundations or three foundations or whatever, and if we do them before June, this means we're gonna use the land extensively to bring dirt so the foundation could be filled. And then once we don't have to fill the foundations no more, the only trucks that will come in the area will be trucks that are bringing sand and equipment, tools such as steel rods, cement, and so on and so on. That's the plan, because once the rainy season is in full effect, you cannot pass trucks in the area because the soil get wet, okay, on the road, and then trucks get stuck. Yes, and it's a muddy, unpaved road. But another way we could do it is at the point where the pavement stop, we can have the trucks dumping the sand or the dirt, and then neighborhood people, we will pay them to go and use the head pans or whatever container they have to fill them up and tote them back to dump them in the foundation. But that will be very intensive as well, because from where the pavement stops to the facility where the foundation will be, I think it is more than 2 miles or around that. I don't remember, but it's much far if you have to walk. But this is something that is the reality for TNVTS. But I also want to stress that things are moving slowly, but I do appreciate everything that I do have and what I have accomplished so far with TNVTS. My brothers are ready for the project, but we are still not able to secure enough funds to begin foundation. Uh, I should have at least 30 to 40,000 to begin foundation. However, even on the GoFundMe page, I only put about $5,000 as a goal. At first, I had a lot more there, but I realized, and I was told, I was advised, perhaps when the amount is that much, it's that large, people might be reluctant to engage in support. So I was advised reduce it to something manageable, and then as you accomplish that goal, you increase the goal in a manageable manner. So I brought it down to 5,000. But so far, we've gotten only 12 donations, and the total of $440. 12 donations and a total donation of $440. I do appreciate everything that I have so far, everything that I got as a donation, and I appreciate everyone who've donated to the TNVTS process or progress. If you're one of those who donated, who support us in whatever way possible, thank you very much. I do appreciate your help. We appreciate your help. And I hope one day when we are having our first graduation, that we call the names of all those who donated. And in fact, the first building of TNVTS will be named in honor of all those supporters, all those who donated and support the school in whatever means, whatever way possible. And I believe the name that I chose was the TNVTS supporters building, something like that. I do have a name that I wrote is somewhere in my computers among my TNVTS documents. But I very much appreciate everything that I've had so far. 12 donations, $440. If you have not support us yet, please feel free to support us. Please feel free to share the link to your friends and families and so on. So TNVTS right now, things are kind of stalled in terms of my ability to update the GoFundMe, the Twitter, the Instagram, and the YouTube or TikTok account. I know TikTok is in an issue right now with the U.S. government, and they are trying to ban TikTok. But I basically created a TikTok account, but I did not post anything because I'm waiting to be getting some images or videos. I have to make the videos and get more pictures. So I am waiting when we start cutting the grass, okay, clearing the land. I will get more videos and pictures to update all of the sites. When we secure the funding, I will post everything that I'm doing. And also, when we begin construction, I will continue to update all the site with the construction activities. And in fact, I plan to update, okay, the sites, everyone with the way I am dispersing the funds in terms of how I am using the funds towards construction or the various TNVTS activities. Because I actually want to be very transparent. I mean, people are supporting me. They are supporting a dream in progress. I want them to know this is what I'm doing with your support. We are in a world and at the time where people are reluctant to support various activities because of some of the things that are going on, especially on the internet. People ask for help, and it turns out they are not using the help or the support as they claim they were supposed to use it. I want to stress that TNVTS and myself is not that. I will be transparent with all the help and support that I'm getting. So please feel free to support us in whatever way possible, whatever way you can. Okay? If you are only able to share the links to friends and families or to colleagues, okay, or even the people who you just meet, please feel free to do so. I also hope to make the TNVTS YouTube site very engaging, very entertaining. This means I will post videos, whether we are talking about construction activities, lesson activities, but also students engaging in funds and games. Students' artwork, I will upload them on the YouTube, on the Instagram, make video on Twitters, and so on. Student fashion show, different activities or events relating to TNVTS on campus will be posted on the sites, the various social media platforms as an update. But in doing this, we are going to make sure we get the full cooperation and consent of parents and students. We're going to do everything legally. They will be asked or required to sign whatever document that we will use this for promotional purposes or purpose to show people what TNVTS is about, what we are doing. So that is something that I hope everyone who have subscribed to TNVTS or who will become TNVTS partners or friends or follower will and should expect. So yes, I want to put that there. But for right now, things are moving slowly. but I do have hope. Everything is a progressing experience. Just like I've said earlier, TNVTS is a progress. TNVTS, we are a tradition of excellence. We are a dream in progress. Peace.